my joy, you are. You're my everything. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. My heart's desire is to do your will, to pursue your purpose, your plan fulfill. My soul's delight is to follow you. My goal, my purpose is your will to do. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. All that I want for people to see is the image of I am in me. Every day I live to see. I thank you, God, because you let it be. The breath I breathe is life to me. Everything you are is what I wanna be. Yeah, yeah. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. All that I want for people to see, yeah, is the image of I am in me. All that I want, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. Yeah. All that I want for people to see, yes, is the image of I am in me. Yeah. Oh, is the image of I am in me. Is the image of I am in me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is the image of I am in me. You are, you are, you are, you are.
It's Friday Night Live with Cat Carter. Get ready, set, let's go. Come on. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. Hey. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. Yeah. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. Hey. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. 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 With Cat Carter.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night Live. I am your host, Cat Carter. How is everybody doing on this Friday night? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood in the Midwest. We had freezing weather where I had to turn my heat on. I was very upset. And then today it is 78 degrees. What is going on? Okay, I'll take it. In November, that is unheard of in the Midwest. So I'll take it. But it's a little confusing, it's a little confusing. All right. Well, all right. Back to the important stuff. I am so excited. If you are here tonight, you are here for a wonderful treat. Tina Surgeon Ratliff is in the house, y'all. All right, all right. So, to tell you a little bit about the show, we come to inform, innovate, and inspire. And you know what? I'm going to bring her right up because this hour goes so fast. And I have kidnapped her for the entire hour, y'all. Y'all ready? You got your beverage of choice. You got your tea, your soda, your water. All right. Please welcome to Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live, my good friend Tina Surgeon Ratliff.
Hey everybody, how are y'all? Hey fam, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Tina, how you doing?
I am great. I am great. It has been a long week. I'm so happy that Friday is here. I don't know what to do. And in my mind, this was a great way to end our Friday, my week. So yes.
We made it though. We made it. We made it. Well, I am just so honored to have you on the show. Thank you so much. I know there's many other things you could be doing on a Friday night and been hanging out with me. And so I don't take it lightly. And I am just so excited to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So to get started, why don't you tell the people in the chat, just a little bit about yourself?
Okay. So, as she said, my name is Tina Surgeon Ratliff. I have been doing music and singing since I was honestly about 5-6 years old.
Wow.
Old enough to hold a microphone. And so music is not just what I do, it is who I am. It really is. If I'm feeling some kind of way, bad day, just things not going that great, let me put on this track right here because I know this one's gonna pull me out.
That music will. I feel like music is almost alive. Like it can make you happy. It can make you sad. It can throw you into worship. It can do all kinds of things. So I totally agree with that.
Absolutely.
And that's what I do too. You know what? When I'm dealing with stuff or I'm having some, stuff's not going quite right, I'll put on some work. I'll put on some worship music in a minute. I feel better.
Right. Exactly. And that's, I feel like that's what music does. It's a feeling and it brings emotions and we'll get into all of that. But back to who I am. So I do music. I've been singing forever. And so a little side note, a little fun fact, outside of music, what I do every day is I have a daycare. So I work with toddlers all the day long. So I'm gonna let y'all in on my name. They don't call me Miss Tina, they call me Titi. And when I tell you I hear it so much in the day, I think I hear it sometimes in my sleep. It's just Titi, I need, Titi, I want, Titi, can I have? Titi is mine. So, and we're in the it's mine phase with my toddlers. I love my babies. So they keep me quite active and quite alive on my toes. So
I'm sure.
So I've been doing childcare, for, believe it or not, over 30 years.
Wow.
And so it's been amazing. It is my other passion next to music. I love it. So it is who I am. It is what I do. And I'm married. We have 7 children, and our youngest is actually 7. He completes the circle.
Completion, yeah.
Yes, we are done. But I always tell people when we get old and gray, which is really not that far around the corner, that he will be the one that'll take care of us. He's gonna be like, no, we're not putting mommy and daddy in a rest home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of them. So he'll be the one.
He'll be the one. Yes.
You gotta have one that you can. Yeah, he's gonna be the one to take care of us. So he is our pride and joy. And so, other than that, that is my life. Mom,
wonderful.
Our wife, artist.
Wonderful. I always said, people that love children like that to want to take care of them and like in daycares or just to watch them and stuff. It takes a very special person to do that. I don't have that gene. I don't have it. I don't have it. But but people that have it, I think that's a very special. It takes a very special person to love the kids in spite of and help them grow. And I just don't have the patience. The Lord, and I know to stay in my lane. So that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Oh my goodness.
He knew it ain't for everybody. God
Yeah, it's your lane. I know I would, girl.
Oh no.
But that was a wonderful fun fact. I did not know that. That is wonderful.
Yes. So
All right. Okay.
That's my life.
All right. So who or what inspired you to become a gospel singer?
You know what? I honestly think it was growing up in church singing.
Mm.
And I think I feel like being on stage or being in front with a microphone,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I felt empowered and I felt like I had everybody's attention, and that was the fun part for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I think doing that enough over and over, getting comfortable in that was probably one of the things that I've never been afraid to do. So I run into a lot of people that are like, oh my God, my stage fright is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't get on stage in front of people. And I'm like, you know what? That is one thing I've never had fear of. Now, listen, there are 1,000 other things I am terrified of.
Yeah, yeah.
But on stage is like my sanctuary. Like I'm so comfortable there. I feel safe there. And so I think I learned at a young age, I think this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I found my love for it. I think at one point I thought I was Yolanda Adams in my mind. In my mind, I sound just like her. And so I used to love her, still you love her. Try to mimic all of the things that she would do. Mary has been super instrumental. And I was like, they are just so amazing. And I love them. I love their sound, their style. Those are some of the people that have inspired me. But I think at a young age, I was like, yeah, I think this is what I want to do.
When you're in something and it's not forced and you can do it, and it's like kind of like the show, like it's not anything that's forced. It's just I can do it, and I make it look easy, but it's a lot of work. But you're in your element. You're in your element. That's what you're in your element, girl.
Exactly.
You're exactly in your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing. Oh my goodness, girl.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I totally agree with that. And I will say, I'm going to be 100% honest. I have not always been there. Like I haven't always been comfortable in this space. Like I wasn't afraid to get up there and do it. And I was singing and doing all the things, but I think in my latter years is when I've become super comfortable in my own gift.
Yeah.
So I don't have to be Yolanda anymore. I don't have to try to be Mary anymore. Just be Tina.
I'm Tina. That's right. That's right.
We already got Mary. We already got a Yolanda.
Mm-hmm.
So it took growing up, being around other artists and musicians to get that, just do you, because you all have your own gift, and so yeah.
All right. Absolutely. What do you enjoy most about singing gospel music?
For me, it's the emotions that gospel brings out. I love to look out in the audience and see the variation of emotions. I can see someone and they're just standing there in tears, and then I'll look over here and see someone in complete worship, and then somebody else is ready to take off running, and then
That's me.
and then like you're the runner.
Yes,
there's always one.
I'm a runner, and then I belong to the carpet ministry. I'll lay out, and that's me. Yeah.
I'm here for it. I love it. I love things like that, because then I feel like I'm not just singing to the walls in here, and y'all hear what I'm saying. Y'all pick up what I'm putting down. So, so I love that. It is something about that. I think like one experience that I had that just warmed my heart is I looked out in the audience one day, and this was one of the mothers of the church, and I was just we were just in worship, and it was just it was heavy in there. It was really great and powerful. And I looked out in the audience and saw one of the mothers of the church, and she was just a cheesing, like, that's my baby. Now, she is not my grandmother or anything like that, but she made me feel, I felt like my mother wasn't there at this particular event. And I was like, I felt like my mom was there, but it is those moments that do it for me when I'm doing gospel. I love doing other genres, but there's something about that gospel.
Yeah. I hear you. I agree. How do you balance your music with your other obligations, your daily obligations, like the daycare or family and all of that?
It is difficult, I will say. Now during COVID, fortunately, I wasn't affected much by COVID. Throughout the whole pandemic, I closed my center for maybe 2 weeks, and that was maybe 1 week at the beginning and maybe another week closer to the end of everything. So I really wasn't affected that much, but everybody was home. And so somehow I had a little more time because it was all hands on deck. At that time, my daycare center was in my home, so it was all hands on deck. So somehow I was able to find time to record a new song. I went live in the middle of the pandemic because I wanted to release it, but we couldn't go anywhere. We were all in the house. So I was like, well, great. We're all at the house anyway, so might as well. Right. So that was it was easy then, but now that everything is back on go, it is very difficult. So I have to make dedicated time to say, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to work on music today, or I'm going to finish this project today, or I need to focus on this set, or what have you. A lot of times I end up working music around everything else. And I'm looking forward to the day where it won't always be like that. I feel like it's going to change soon. And so that's the goal, that I can really be, all in, 10 toes down, and really focus on music.
Yeah. All right. If someone were to ask you to describe the music that you produce and you create, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as, I really think I would describe it as soul stirring.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like my music pierces the heart. I've actually heard people say that's some of the responses that I receive. Like, you touch my heart, you touch my soul, like to the core. I felt what you were doing. And it's never just about a performance. It's about delivering a message that people can feel, like they feel the realness of you. It's like, this is the authentic version of who Tina is. And when she's in this zone and when she's in this place, like, she is gone, and it is all things up from here. And so I really think, I always feel like it's soul stirring.
I like
I had
that.
to give it like a genre, of course I would just say contemporary gospel.
Yeah.
But for me, it's always soul stirring. That's always the goal.
Okay. So what is your creative process like when you're creating your music? I've heard like some people, the Lord may give them lyrics, or they'll give them a beat or a melody in their sleep, and they get up and write it in a notepad, or they're driving and they see something and they get it, or it may be a life experience type of thing. What is yours like?
So kind of all of the above. It's been several of those, as a matter of fact. Created is my second release, and I call it my baby because it's super personal to me. This was also written almost the end of the pandemic. And again, we were all home, which were
that's the second
great
time you said
moments,
that.
and then there were not so great moments. It was like We're all like, you know, go do something already, you know? So because my daycare center was in my home,
Mm-hmm.
it was all things daycare, and then hubby and this kid and that, and everybody was like, well, we're here and mommy's here. So you mind making us a sandwich? Can we get this for lunch? What we eat for dinner? And so where are we going after that? And then it was all the things. And they were nap time. I turned into my sisters can attest, anybody that knows me. At nap time, I turned into the devil. Come in here and drop something. Come in here and open up the cabinet and slam it with them baby sleep. Because I said,
you better not wake them up.
Wake them kids up. You know how hard it is to get 5-6 toddlers sleep at the same time?
Yeah, kids don't want to go to sleep.
Super difficult. So everybody was on eggshells. But so there was one point where it seemed super, almost a little overwhelming, because I felt like, okay, everybody's at mommy's job now.
Yeah.
This is a lot. So God was like, you know what? I created you just to worship me. Your number one ultimate goal, the purpose, is to worship me. This is what I created you for. You are created for worship. All the other things, I got it. I'll handle it. I'll give you strength to push through. I'll give you guidance. I'll give you wisdom on how to handle and balance all those things. But your number one focus always is to remember that you were created to worship me. And it literally, I wrote that song in probably 10-15 minutes, but it was literally a conversation between me and God. And,
wow.
And he just convinced me and encouraged me that I created you. I made you from the clay, and I will mold you. I will shape you into all that I need you to be. If you keep your eyes focused on me, continue to remember to always worship me. That is probably the fastest song that I've ever written.
Wow.
And it doesn't usually come like that, but that was one. And then now there's another instance. I started on Good News, probably, I think in 2016, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I finished it to 2018, maybe. Yeah. So it was a minute. So like I had to step back from that one because I got first verse hooked and I got stuck. And so I had to take a break from it. I got a new track that was sent to me and somebody said, hey, can you write to this? So I took what I already had and was able to finish the rest of it like that. So it's a weird process.
It's interesting though, the way how the Lord worked it with you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah. Other than that, those times where there are times when I literally just have to sit down and make myself, I just start going through tracks, YouTube or tracks that people have sent me, and I'm trying to write whatever I'm trying to find what jumps out at me and trying to pin to that. So it happens in multiple ways. I don't think I have a one way that works all the time. Yeah.
Okay. Well, going back to Created, because we have that one that I'm ready to listen to it.
Okay.
So I was going to ask you to tell us about this project. Sure. And how did you come up with the title of that song? I don't know. I want to say you might have already answered the question.
Yeah. And when you hear the song, you will get it. You'll get it. So it really describes that song. So that's the one that we were just speaking of that was written kind of quickly. It was written by myself. It was produced by a young man named Paul Whitley. Paul Whitley is an amazing producer here out of Charlotte. He's also an amazing musician. On top of, he is a great sound tech. So he's got a whole sound and lighting business that he runs as well. And so we recorded Created at his studio. And he was so patient with me. I mean, it was take after take. We'll come back and we'll finish. We'll come back and we'll finish. Let me come back and do that part. And then I brought in background singers, and he was amazing. He was amazing to work with. He was so fun. So, but like I said, this is my baby song, and probably just because it's so personal to me. They're all my babies, but this one, it just means a lot to me. I had put it down for a moment after recording it. because most artists, once you record a song, you're so excited and you listen to it 529 times for like 3 weeks, and then you're sick of it. You know, it's like, God, I hear that song again. So I had to take a break from it, but then I pulled it out one day, and I was literally in tears. I was in tears. So I was like, oh yeah, we got to put this out there.
Well, when you were kind of explaining it earlier, I felt that. I was like, oh, I feel this. Oh my goodness. So I'm ready to listen to it. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's check it out. This is Created.
Gave me strength, I knew you knew my name before I knew my own. Out of the clay, you made me into the fire. Gave me strength, I knew you knew my name before
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Vicky Winans, and I'm so excited and proud of my friend, Kat Carter. She is going to be coming on Friday Night Live, and I want you to know the girl is powerful. If you want to be encouraged, there's a lot of people that's discouraged. There's a lot of people that's depending on what they don't think they can get. It just seems out of control. This woman brings so much word of encouragement, spirituality, ways to get out of things. She got it going on. That's Kat Carter, and that's every Friday on Friday Night Live. My girl, I'll be there with you. God bless you. Mwah.
That was a beautiful song. Oh my goodness. I was looking at the words and I didn't know the words, so I had the words here, but the medley just kind of had me like
It just kind of
in the beautiful scenery. And when that water, it's something about me and water. I don't know what. Oh, that
it's
water
so
and the
peaceful. It's calm.
waves. And oh my goodness. It was beautiful,
Absolutely.
beautiful song.
Thank you.
Created.
Thank you.
And you said this was you wrote this song really. This was one of the quick songs.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was the quick one. Right.
Wow.
Absolutely. Wow. It really is. It's my baby. I love to do this one every time. Anytime I get a chance to do my own stuff, I always do this one. Because I feel like I'm not the only one that sometimes feels like the whole world is on your shoulders.
Yes.
And
yes.
You don't have to carry it all. You don't have to do all the things, and yeah.
And that's the trick.
Right.
To think that you're the only one.
Exactly.
I'm the only, and that's the trick right there. Yeah. Absolutely. Beautiful song created. Oh, that's a beautiful worship song. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's beautiful. So I can just do that again. I should have did a double play on that one. But
Run it back.
Okay. So we know that you write and we know that you perform, but I also found out that you are a vocal coach and you do mentoring as well. So my question is, do you coach and mentor all levels of singing and genres? And are you accepting new students?
I hear something now. I do. So you know what? So backstory on this coach, vocal coaching and mentoring. I honestly never felt qualified because, I honestly haven't had any former training outside of high school, middle school, singing in the choir, that choral training. That's what I've had. That's the extent of it. I've done a couple of performances where they brought in a vocal coach and I've learned some things from them. So it was great working with some of them. But that was about, I was like, I just do what I do,
Yeah.
Right. And even at that, clearly I know it's not me anyway. So I'm like, it's just a gift that I have. I have been singing and performing with a band for about 12 years, 13 years. A lot of them have been my mentors. They are my seniors, and they've been doing this forever and for me. And so they were like, why are you not giving vocal lessons? And I was like, because who I'm gonna teach? What I'm gonna teach them? They were like, well, you can teach them what get them to where you are. And I was like, I guess. I guess. I said, I guess, some of the techniques that I do, vocal warm-ups, things like that, would love to share things like that. So I just put it out there. And next thing I knew, now you talking about it was a lot on my plate. So I was doing the daycare, still a mom, still a wife. And I was giving vocal lessons. A lot of times right after I closed my daycare at 6, I would have a student at 6:30 or 7:00 from 7 to 8. I have worked with praise teams, which was super fun. I love that. And a lot of my students are young girls. teenagers, some younger. I think my youngest student was 9, 10, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you these chicks got some chops on them, like, and they're so fun. And I love working with them because they are hungry for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, they are, Miss Tina, what do I need to do? Like, what's my homework assignment? And you work on this song, and when we come back, we're gonna touch that one, and then we're gonna move on to another one, and then we're gonna clean this part up, and then we're gonna, all the things. Make sure you're taking care of your instrument. And I have one. Actually, I have a student tomorrow. Tomorrow Saturday. Yeah, I have a student tomorrow, and she's getting ready to perform the national anthem at her
Oh,
school
wow. Congratulations.
for the
Best
first
wishes
time, and
on
she's
that.
so excited, right? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
so excited for her. Like her energy and her passion for it keeps me going. And so whenever she calls, Miss Tina, I got something coming up. Can you help me with this song?
Mm-hmm.
I got to do this. Can you help me with that? So I'm so proud of her. And now that is really a passion of mine. I never knew that I would fall in love with it like that, but I love it. I love seeing the growth, and I'm like,
That's what it's
that's it.
about. Oh
That's
my
what it's about.
goodness.
So
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm always willing to work with new clients. It's a passion of mine. I truly, truly enjoy it.
I want to put a plug out there. We got quite a few people on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We want to say hi to all of y'all. We're going to try to give some
Yes,
shout outs a little bit later on in the show, but we see you.
absolutely. Yeah.
And if you're in the Lurk Lounge, if you want Tina to know that you're here, say hi so we can put you on the screen so that she can see you. That's the only way we'll know who you are. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where can we find your music, Tina?
So you can find me on Spotify. It's on Pandora. It is on Apple Music. It's on Amazon Music. Um, it is, gosh, I'm trying to think. I feel like there's another major one that I'm forgetting. But those are like the main ones that you can find it. I don't think I'm leaving out any of them. But yeah, those are the main ones. Spotify, Apple, Amazon's got it. It's on Pandora. Um, and then there's some other, like, kind of uh, not as mainstream as
Mm-hmm.
those streaming services that you can find it on too. But anytime, you can always go to Google and just Google Tina Surgeon Ratliff, and
Okay.
you can find all of my music.
We also have Tina's Facebook on the bottom of the page.
Yeah.
The Tina Ratliff Experience. That's what the TR stands for. And there's
Yeah.
her Facebook page. So you all can click on that as well.
Yes.
Actually, why don't y'all follow her? What about that? How about that?
Please
Yes,
do stay
yes, yes,
connected with me.
yes.
I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and your feedback and all the things, even about this live as well as my music. So come hang out with me. Let's touch bases. Let's stay connected.
Yes, yes. Okay. Is singing to you a gift, a talent, or both? And why?
I think it's both. I think I was born with the gift. That I'm to the place where I don't deny that anymore. Um, the talent part, I do believe there is a talent portion of it. That's the part that I have to cultivate and that I have to work at and that I have to study and really put time in to skill it and to grow the gift.
Mhm.
So I feel like the gift is the part that I was born with, but the talent is the part that I work at. But I feel like it could be both.
Okay.
I do.
Let's listen to another single.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a new one out that you're pushing right now.
Yeah.
Let me tell it.
Yeah.
I want to know, you got to tell us all about this project and how you came up with this title and what is the message you want us to get out of it.
Okay. So this song is actually written and produced by Marcus Divine, Marcus the Heat Miser Divine. We met, gosh, back in 2019, I believe. And I was looking for a new producer, looking for some new material. I was like, I got to get back cracking on it. We got to make something happen. And I was introduced to him by Frederick Moore, known to others as Scout. And he said, Tina, I'm going to send you 2 songs. Take a listen to these and let me know what you think. So I listened to both of them. The first one I listened to, I feel like it was a slower ballad. And I was like, eh. And then I listened to Let Me Tell It, and I was like, it's all right. But then I went back and I listened to Let Me Tell It again, maybe a week or so later. And out of nowhere, like, it just hit me. And I was like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, we can rock this. We can do this. So the funny part is I called Marcus back. I was like, hey, you know that song, Let Me Tell It, that you sent me? And I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. I said, I think I want to do that one. Let's do that one. I think I can do that. He was like, yeah, I know. I was like, what you mean, you know? He was like, well, I knew when I heard your voice and your energy. He said, I knew you'd be a perfect match for it, as if he was waiting on me to call him back.
Oh, wow.
And I did. So he wrote and produced it. I flew up to Maryland. No, we drove to Detroit, and longest trip ever. But we drove to Detroit and we recorded it there in his studio. He really guided me through. He's another amazing producer. Marcus has worked with everybody. I mean, everybody. I think the list of people that he has not worked with is shorter than the list of people that he's worked with. But he's amazing. And I have like a funny story. And I still tell him, me and Marcus still talk at least every other week. I'm just checking in. How's it going? What's going on? What you doing? What you working on? And so Marcus gave me this run. He said, Tina, try this run right there. And the run was butter, honey. Let me tell you. It was beautiful. In my mind, I was like, what I'm doing is not what you're doing. And he was like, you can do it. I was like, I can't do it. He was like, but you can. And so we had this whole moment of, you can't do it. I was like, I can't do it. And like, it was bothering me so bad because I was like, I can't do it that way. Like, and he was like, okay, let's take 5. He was like, come on in. And when I tell you, we had a whole big brother, little sister conversation.
Wow.
And he prepped me and he just encouraged me. And he was like, yo, we're not going to get stressed out over this run. Like, let's do this then. And, I still want you to make it yours. And like, it's okay. Like, it's all good. And we laugh about it, but we really had, as we say sometimes, a come to Jesus meeting is really what we had. And he really opened my eyes. I tell him to this day, like, I will never forget all the things that you said to encourage me that day. Like, they are with me to this day. And I often reflect back to them. And I think that's one of the things that makes him a great producer. He'll talk you right through it, and it's like, it's no pressure. We're going to do this song. We're going to make it great. You're going to be fabulous. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And in that moment, it was just a sense of, because I was really stressing out. Like, I was beating myself up about it. Like, but I just can't do it. So he was amazing. He taught me right off the cliff off of that one. So he was like, girl, if you don't get in there and sing this song, I was like, okay. So I will never forget Marcus for that. Never, ever. So this is really his baby that he just allowed me to be a part of, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Marcus. I love you always, forever. So that's how Let Me Tell It came about. The song is super transparent. It is relative to every way of life. It just talks about the goodness of God and all that he's done for you, for me, for her, for him. And we've heard the seniors say it time after time, and they had 10,000 tongues, they couldn't tell it enough. And it is basically that, like, you don't know my story like I know it. So let me tell you what he's done for me. So that is really the meat of the song. That's the encouragement of the song.
All right, well, let's check it out. Okay. I'm so excited.
Come on. Can I do this? Okay. Oh. Hey, yo, Scout, let me tell you what this is. It's another historical event. I'm the heat miser. The furnace.
was lost, feeling all alone. He came and rescued me, told me to come home. Now I will live with him forevermore. He saved my soul. That's why I know. You can tell it, you can. Let me tell it, that's me. Everything he's done for me. How he died and set me free. You can tell it, you can. Let me tell it, that's me. Everything he's done for me. How he died and set me free. There was a bounty on my head. I should be dead. God saw different. This is what he did. His only son to die for me. And he paid my debt. This is why I'll never forget. Let me tell it. What he's done for me. How he set me free. I gotta tell it. How he rescued me. Everything he has done for me. You don't know what I was sinking deep in sin. Far from the peaceful shore. Very deeply stained within. Sinking to no more. Let me tell it. I gotta tell it. You can tell it. Let me tell it. Everything he's done. You can't tell it. Let me tell it. How he died and set me free. You can't tell it. Let me tell it. Everything he's done for me. You can't tell it. Let me tell it. Everything he's done for me. How he died and set me free.
That was beautiful. Wow, that one, oh my goodness, Tina, I was.
Yeah, that's my jam right there. That's my jam.
We had to put your mic off because you was singing.
I know. I was
My
like,
media director's
I'm
like,
excited.
turn her on mute. I was like, why? Because she's singing in. I was like, I can't even.
My bad. I got excited.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're fine.
I
You're
love
fine.
it. I love
Let's look in the comments a little bit
Okay.
and say hi to some people.
Yes.
Because we get close to the hour. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
let my daughter give some shout outs. All right, there you go, Sherryl.
Okay.
Give us some shout outs
All right.
so Tina can see who's here.
Tina, great show so far. You're doing amazing. We're glad
Thank
to
you.
have you.
Thank you.
All right. So let's see who we got here. First and foremost, I need to say hey to my twin media director over there hanging out on Twitch, Karani. Good to see you, sis. Let's see who we have on Facebook. We have my Gigi and Shirley NBC hanging out with you on Facebook, as well as Miss Donna O'Neill hanging out with you. We have a regular on YouTube, Marilyn Ford hanging out with you on YouTube. We have Illumination Kingdom Teachings, another regular. Good to see you hanging out with you on YouTube.
Awesome.
We have Juanita Yancey Word hanging out with you on Facebook. Welcome, welcome. We hope you enjoyed. We have Charisma Evie, or also known as Andrea, hanging out with you on YouTube. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Andrea.
We have Pamela Ann Tillman Moore as well, hanging out with you on Facebook. Welcome, welcome. You brought the whole gang out here.
I did.
We got Keitha hanging out with you on Twitch. Good to see you, Keitha. Welcome. We have Miss Tina Wilson and Bonnie Wilson, the sisters, hanging out with you on Facebook.
Nice.
We have Delina Loving Me Jackson hanging out on
Yes.
Facebook as well. Welcome, welcome. We have Said to Fed.
That's my son. Picture that. He's yeah. It's a whole nother story. That's
Welcome,
my mini
son.
me. Yeah, right. Hey, baby.
Welcome to the show. We got Linda Adele Russo hanging out with you as well on
Hey,
Facebook.
Linda.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
You enjoyed. We have Lois Ratliff hanging out with you as well.
That's actually my mother-in-law, Miss Ratliff. Yep.
Hey, mother-in-law.
Yeah. My mommy in love, let me say. That's my girl.
We got Miss Ramona Bird hanging out with you as well.
Yes. Hey, Rona. Hey, sis.
Welcome to the show, guys. We
Hey,
have
Lena Pooh.
Ray McBride as well.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
You got the whole family out here, girl.
Yeah. Believe it or not, these are like majority of them are all my sisters, my god sisters, and some that double as my background singers. So they are everywhere. They help me hold it down. They hold me together. So hey, Ron, we see you.
Yeah.
Yes, Ron.
That's my brother right there, Ron Leffer. Yes.
Welcome,
Absolutely.
welcome. Good to see you, Ron. We also have there's one more, Tia Jackson.
Yes, that's my other sis. All my crew and my girls.
All right. Wow, that's a nice group. And then we still didn't call everybody. We do have people in the Lurk Lounge, and we just appreciate you for hanging out with us. But if you don't put it in anything in the comments, we don't know who you are. But thank you for hanging out and supporting Tina and FNL tonight. Tina.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
The goal is to have 2 complete albums. So Created, Let Me Tell It, Good News is the beginning of this album that I'm working on. We have about 4 or 5 more songs that we're going to record, pick out to complete that album. But my goal, and I've always wanted to do a Christmas album, so that's going to be next. That's coming up next.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about
a Christmas album.
Yeah, listen,
I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait till you put that one out.
Yeah, I'm a big kid at Christmas. I live for it. Like the day after Halloween, I was like, "Come on, Christmas, let's get it." So I love it. So I am loving the idea of doing a Christmas album. So we started on some of that already. So it's in the making. So we just gotta pull it all together. So I pray to have these 2 completed albums in 3 years, to be traveling, doing tours, doing shows.
Ron put on there also to get a Grammy or a Stella Award.
Yes, sir. You better speak it.
In the atmosphere.
That, Ron. Yes, sir. I heard that.
What advice would you give a young, inspiring person that wants to be a gospel performer or artist?
So I feel like I hear this question a lot, and I feel like the cliche is, don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, and don't give up on your dreams, and keep pushing. And all those are super important. But one thing for me, that I found to be important, didn't realize it would be a whole thing, was the importance of taking care of my instrument. So I was listening to another vocal coach. I try to stay a student of music. For one, stay a student of music. I don't care who you are. You can always learn more, right? You can always be better. You can tweak this. We gain from each other. We learn from each other, right?
Yeah.
So I try to stay a student of music, right? But next to that, it's important to take care of your instrument. So I heard this other vocal coach giving her story about how she never had her vocal cords just taking a look at, it's not really talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so we don't think about it, but it really is the foundation of your instrument for a vocalist. So I actually went after she gave her story, and they actually found like I think some polyps on her vocal cords and things, and so it was like a whole situation happening in there. Had she not gone, she would have never known, but it could have resulted in
Something worse.
really
Yeah.
bad, right?
Yeah.
So when she said that, I was like, oh well, wait a minute, because I've been singing since I was 5. Let me go have somebody look at these. So got there, the vocal cords were fine. But they was like, yeah, but those tonsils though, like one is bigger than the other, and it could be this. You got inflamed on this side, and that's not how it's supposed to be. So what we recommend is removing your tonsils. Now, I'm a whole grown up, and this was probably about 5-6 years ago, and I got my tonsils removed. On a scale of 0 to 10, a 0. It was horrible. The recovery was horrible. It was horrible. But worst case scenario, the right side of my tonsil that was swollen could have potentially kept getting bigger, to the worst case scenario, cutting off my airway. And I was like, well, do I want to live, or do I want to go through having my tonsils removed? So I was like,
let me think.
Let me
think.
Right. And, one of my best friends was like, so what are we talking about? Like, well, what's the question? I was like, but it sounds like it's going to be horrible. Like, yeah, so you just want to wake up on the other side one day? I was, but not really, but since you put it like that.
Right.
So I went through it. I'm glad I did, because it is a part of taking care of my instrument. And so, just at an adult age is super difficult versus if I would have had it done as a child. Bounce right back. So yeah, I would say, outside of pushing towards your goals, staying focused, don't give up, make sure you are taking care of your instrument.
Okay. Do you have any shout outs for anyone or persons that have been with you during your musical journey, have encouraged you, helped you through, that you want to give out right now? This is the time. We are less than 10 minutes away. Can you believe this show is almost over with? It went so fast.
No, I know. It was so fun. About to be sad. This was fun. But
Thank you.
I absolutely got to give some love and show some love to some super important people in my life. First of all, thank you for having me on Friday Night Live. This has been the most fun on a Friday night in the house.
We're honored to have you.
I don't remember having this much fun in the house on a Friday. So thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I always give all thanks and glory to God. I am absolutely nothing without him. Of course, my parents, Rosalind and Arthur. Without them, there would be no me. All my family, my siblings. I have a super supportive family. Almost everybody on Facebook from my page is related to me somehow. If they're not god sisters, it's an auntie or an uncle or a cousin or a nephew. My niece Ray, and so I'm grateful for them, because they have pushed me and they have supported me through this journey. Of course, my hubby and my children, they're the ones that probably sacrifice the most. I'm away from them more than anybody that it affects. So I'm grateful for them, for understanding family. I want to give a big shout out to LaFuji and Nico Addison. They are the producers of Good News, which is my very first song that I recorded years ago. Paul Whitley, we've talked about him. He's the producer of Created. Of course, Marcus, who produced and wrote Let Me Tell It. He also produced a remix for me of Good News. So thank you, Marcus. You are forever my brother. I will love you forever. My band that travels with me sometimes, they're called Unpredictable Approach. The name says it all. But they are made up of Charlton Taylor and Javon Carrington and Serena Willis, my background singers that hold me down. Also, my sisters, Kashina Gray, Juanita Ward, Tia Jackson. I got to give a huge shout out to my other sister, Delina Jackson. She's the one that helps me hold it all together. So she's like, do you have all the things for your show? What are you wearing? Where's your makeup stuff? Where's your bag? She's my hold me together chick. And so I thank God for her. She's amazing. Um, of course, my pastors, they have been amazing. Pastor John Hall and Lisa Hall, they are great, very supportive. Um, from back home, my pastor, Reverend Bernard Curry, actually, he's now Bishop, Bernard Curry, Reverend Henrico White has been very instrumental, very encouraging in this journey. And so I am grateful for all of them. I love all of y'all, man. Like y'all help me get through this, and y'all encourage me to keep going even when I want to give up, when I want to throw in the towel. Y'all keep pushing me. So thank you. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all dearly.
All right. Yeah. That's wonderful. Wonderful circle of people. It's always good to give flowers where flowers are due, you know, like when, and it's really sad, like when people make it and they forget about how, you know, they don't. So I love to hear when people give like the shout outs and stuff, because of course we didn't get here by ourselves. You know, people helped us, prayers and all kinds of stuff helped us get where we are. So
absolutely,
you have a wonderful circle. All right. Well, the time on the wall says that's about all. Oh my goodness, Tina.
I know.
But we really enjoyed you. Thank you so much for sharing of your time and your beautiful gift. And when time permits, we would love to have you again. Hopefully in 2026. I know you got some stuff going on, so we would love for you to come back and spotlight some of the amazing things that God is doing in your life. All right. And all of the people on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch that came by to visit, thank you so much for supporting Tina and FNL. And when time permits, please come back and hang out with us again. We're always having wonderful, dynamic, sensational artists and entrepreneurs on the show. And actually, Tina, next Friday is going to be my final show for 2025. I usually take a break. I have to take a break and rest.
I get it.
And so next Friday will be our last show. So if you're not busy, come and hang out with us. We have the incomparable Chan Hall, the sensational pianist. He will be in the house. We're going to have a great time. So if you're not busy, come hang out with us. And then we're going to break, and I'll be good and fresh for you all in 2026. However, you all know sometimes I do a pop-up and do a Christmas party and give away a lot of stuff. So, you know, just kind of be lurking around so that you can kind of see. Ron Leffert, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, Tina, are there any final words that you want to say before we get out of here?
Guys, make sure that y'all connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. It's all things Tina Ratliff. My music, you can find it all, Tina Surgeon Ratliff. Again, it's on Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, Pandora, all of your digital outlets. You can find me. I love to connect with people. I love to travel. I love to share my gift. And I'm just, I hold the gift, but I'm really just a down-to-earth girl, you know, and I love people. And so I love to stay connected. So please reach out, holler at your girl. I would love to hear your thoughts, your comments. Let me know how you're liking the music. All right. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight, hanging out with Miss Cat. It has been amazing. I love you, fam. Thank y'all for always showing up.
All right. Well, we're out of here.
We out.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Love you. Thank you.